Yeah. I want to welcome y'all to the ArthurJ84 podcast. Let's get it. Just sit back and let it breathe. We coming with more heat. You only get one shot. You shady or maybe not. You capping, we laughing. We on a mission. Now listen, we making statements and stating some of opinions and some of fact. So sit back and just relax. All the bull don't get no slack. We bringing it back to back with a swag and a class act. It's levels to this, and the truth will show who your friends are. That hate you won't get far. So be great. Let's debate. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm Arthur J.
And I'm Taurus Adele.
And we back with another episode. Man, y'all might as well get ready, man.
Buckle up.
This, you know how we do this. It's getting ready to be epic. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Won't complain. Can't complain.
Yes, sir. Like you always say, man. That's what's up, man. Man, this episode right here, we're going to get right into it, man, because it's a lot that we can say, and I don't want to waste no time, man. You know, sex is good, but you come with a lot of drama. You know, we gotta have these adult talks that many people have behind closed doors, but I don't feel like they keep it real. And you know, when the cameras is rolling a lot of the times, or just in everyday life, yeah, people discuss it, and people they have different agendas, or they have different opinions about it. But I just wanted the world to hear our opinion as what we bring to the viewers and everything. And I'm going to get right into it, man. I'm going to start off before I tie you right into it, man. I want to talk about right into it. Worth it. It's not worth it. And the reason why I'm starting off with it's not worth it, because people have their own opinions. A lot of people can say, hey, that's just how you feel, it's not worth it. But it's often, and I'm gonna start as men. It's often that as men, you know, a lot of men put themselves in a position where they deal with the woman, and they deal with them, and it's really because of a sexual need, as they will feel. Let's just call it how it is. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And how I feel about it, you know, it's like, what's worth it and what's not worth it. That's something that it really just bothered me as a man, because, you know, it's quite often that it's quite often that you see a lot of people, they would accept and deal with a lot of things that they wouldn't deal with a person who they not messing with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's quite often that you would take a lot of drama and you will risk it all on things that you had and that you worked so hard for years or whatever, whether it's financially, whether it's a job, or whether it's your peace of mind, whatever it is, and you basically gonna piss all that away over some sex, over because you trying to get pleased. Yeah, I want to tie you right in on this one, because I told you we just getting started. Y'all stay tuned. Don't turn yet. Stay tuned. How you feel about that, brother?
Well, you know, as a man coming from a male's point of view, I see it all happen all the time. A lot of men put up with a lot of things that they probably shouldn't have, because either, just be honest, it's an adult conversation, that the sex good, or either the chick look good, so they tie both of those in, and they'll let it. Okay, I put it like this.
Let's get it.
If a chick is not so attractive and the sex is not as well, do you think, or just male or female, do you think the person to stick around or deal with stuff they probably wouldn't deal with in the first place if it was no good in the first? So it's like those things is running like money first, sex, and then popularity. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I don't believe it's worth it. It ain't, depending on definitely what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's coming to you as a disrespectful, you'll put up with disrespect because that's good, or the person look good. Then where is your morals landing? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, morals, man. A lot of man. That's people just, they hear this, and I really be feeling like, you know, they ain't really catching that part. Especially us men. Let's just be real about it, because whether you are not in, and it's just to the viewers, whether you are not in that situation no more, or been in that situation before, or still in the situation, whatever situation you in, you said a key point. You said morals. Do we have morals when we in, I'm going to say it like this, it's going to make you laugh, when we in heat? Like when we really like really want something, where do our morals
That's a good
be?
point. That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Like, because, bro, I seen one of the most focused men just like really give it all up or just lose a lot because they trying to keep this chick that's really pleasing them.
Yeah. Wow.
And you be thinking like, man,
you risk it all.
You risk it all. Like you got it all. You got everything going for you. And you know, none of us men, like I said, whether it was in the past or whether it's any man that's watching this, whether it's in your life, we've all been through that to a certain extent in some kind of shape or form. Mm-hmm. Where it's like many choices we would have made differently.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for our flesh.
Yeah.
And I ain't just here trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here trying to just preach to people, but
hey,
I'm telling you, all that is worth what? Like, I heard somebody online say it was a clip I seen. This guy say, "Excuse me, when you get with me, what are you bringing to the table other than your fat butt and what you can do in the bed? What are you bringing to the table?"
And why you on that point?
Talk to me.
I seen somebody say a male shouldn't ask a woman what do she bring to the table. Now this
Hold
is
on.
random.
You gotta say that again for the two people in the back that didn't catch that.
I seen a female on Facebook ask or tell a man that he shouldn't ask a woman what does she bring to the table. I was like, what do you mean? Like, you know, it's
wow.
I mean, yes, we know that the man's supposed to provide, but you allow the man to provide. But he has every right to have standards and ask, hey, why am I? Because we see it nowadays. Just say these celebrities that, you know, get with these women, just a regular Jane, and he get with her. Why do he have to, like, say Kobe, not Kobe, but Tiger Woods?
Okay.
What you bring to the table? So I got to lose it all. I'm this person, I shouldn't have standards, but when you choose to lead, you get to take most of all my stuff. That's why I need to know what you're bringing to the table too, because it ain't just one way street. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I didn't understand that. But anyway,
that's a very good point, man. You know, I gotta piggyback right off that because it's like you can have expectations, but I can't. As a man, you can ask the question of what do you bring to the table, but I can't. And it's a lot of them be like, man, I don't need your money. Well, I don't need your money. So it goes both ways. So it's like, what can we both bring to the table other than sex?
And helping each other to be better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, man, that, you know, Juvie said it best, man. Men dealing with men, we kill each other if you bang our woman. Is the sex that worth it all, or you going to jail for the rest of your life and she gonna be moved on to the next person? Man. Like, man, that power, that, you know, that thing, just sex in general. Because I done seen, bro. I got female cousins. I have a lot of female friends, and I have sisters. I done seen women go through it too. If a man's sex game good, that she put up with some stuff that, whether he a cheater, but he says going good. So, you know what I'm saying? I get in an argument with the girl instead of checking the source of the, because he has good sex. But it ain't worth your morals and your respect, man.
Man, we all know that stuff. if your mind ain't right, that stuff have you doing some crazy stuff.
Hear me?
Again, to go back to what I just started off with, it'll have you risking it all.
Risking it all.
And you got to get in a position where, this how I feel. You can miss something. You can be messed up about something like internally or mentally. But how you react and how you handle it is what really matters. Because you're human. Yeah, we're not gonna sit there and act like as men, because we so macho, we ain't gonna be hurt by certain situations, especially if it was good. Let's talk about it.
And
let
that's
that
the
breathe.
point. It ain't even a relationship that the person be mad say you separated. Half of the time, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
It don't be because you just missed that person. Oh, I missed that. You missed the sex.
Yeah.
And then you thinking about it and that's memories of it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
after you do that, it's right back to the same stuff that got y'all separated in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
and what I want to dive right into, man, it's like people get in situations, I'm not even talking about couples or married couples or just, two single people that got together and they made it a relationship. I'm not even talking about them. Let's exclude them. Just people who just messing around.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not condoning anything what y'all about to hear me say, but I want y'all to hear me. If you gonna mess around with somebody, the minute you see that drama come with it, I want you to ask yourself, is it really worth all this drama that I'm bringing this person into my life and we doing what we doing, but all this drama comes with it?
Yeah.
A lot of people behind you trying to creep is getting hurt. Whether it's your family, whether it's your main chick, or whether it's your kids, or whether it's, friends, whatever. Because all this drama, this person may be tripping and really call themselves want to play the game but not playing the game right. Again, let me say it again. I ain't condoning nothing. But I'm just gonna talk real. I told you,
that
buckle up.
all the time. They
it happen all the
play
time.
The game, but can't even play it.
I'm glad you said that, man, because I'm telling you that if you cannot handle the game, don't get on the field.
Yep.
Don't get on the basketball court. Don't get on any sport you can think of. Don't get out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why mess with something that you can't handle? Because now you in your feelings because now this person is not being loyal to you, but they ain't being loyal to their main person. How did you think it was going to end up, idiot?
Oh, man.
How did you think it was going to end up?
A lot of people need to hear that one.
Yeah. Like, that's real. It really messed me up because I was always taught do nothing. If you going to do it to the fullest. Don't play if you going to play.
But people really believe in their heart they going to be the person that changed that person. Whether it be woman or man. Oh, if you know this person going to cheat. I have a saying, if they'll cheat with you, they will definitely cheat on you. So
let that breathe.
That just crossed the board. But you have in your head, you going to be the person to make this person act right. Man, they weren't acting right when you met them.
Right.
And you get them. Now you mad and you getting in your feelings. Then you want to blow up their spot, like Biggie say, blow up my spot because we both got hot. But you knew the situation.
Right.
That's called you can't play the game. So
right.
Is it worth it? So is it all worth it? It's so many people out here. You can find your own.
Right.
and y'all deal with it in that way. But you done got some piece of the beefcake or he done got the box. And it's that good. And you learned to put up with stuff when it was wrong in the first place. When it's somebody else, you could just find that single and y'all can do whatever y'all do without the drama or hiding and all that stuff. So,
man,
again, is it worth it?
It's not, in my opinion. It's not, bro, because it's like we all know, especially anybody who ever have crossed that line in life of sex, you know that when it's over with, it's over with. It's not. It's not a thing that is a continuing lasting. That sometimes somebody got to get up.
Yeah.
I heard this one elderly lady. She say when we lay down together, and she was talking about sex, we get along, but when we get up, we hate each other. Let that breathe. So it's real talk at the end of the day, bro. Not coming from a person that just walked this earth like I walk on water, like Jesus, but it come from a real place that you look at what's worth it. We keep using that word, but it's like, you're dealing with things that's bringing so much of frustration or bringing so much of just disgust at the end of the day in your life, in their life. And it's like, for me, I'd be like, bro, it's so many opportunities in this world of 2023. So when I say opportunities, I'm talking about it's so easy to get it. It's so easy to get with this person, get with that person, get with that person. It got to be more of a mental understanding of like, okay, look at how much drama they bring. Because you'll have I was telling somebody one time, I said, man, you'll have situations where it'll be some of the best sex. I know people going to be uncomfortable saying this, but we going to talk real, man. And you'll be looking at yourself when it's all over with, like, why in the world did I do that?
Soon as it's over, you
why did I even get myself in this situation?
Oh my God.
And I ask myself as I get older, because of course when you're young, you ain't gonna understand it, you ain't gonna get it. But I ask myself over and over, like, you know, just to go through that and fall on my face and be like, man, I lost this or I lost that or I'm frustrated with this, or like dudes will really get stuff broken up and bust windows and slash tires and come into the house and, you know, getting you locked up and getting in a fight and getting you a charge, go through all that just to go back and be like, man, I can't just leave it alone. The devil is a lie.
For real. And
is it really that good to lose your life or almost lose your life or lose your job or lose your car or lose your family or lose this? Is it really worth all that?
Man, I'm telling some guys, and I'm only speaking on the guys because that's mostly who I know that done put up with a lot of stuff.
We're going to get to the women in a minute. We're going to get to them in a minute.
I know guys that be like, man, dog, she crazy. Heck, really crazy. Yeah. But it's good. But I got to, you know it.
And then they got to get it.
Keep going back and going through the same stuff. Man, she cut, 1 week she cut your clothes up, bleaching your clothes. But you going, why you keep dealing with that? Like, that's just insane. But you know what, man? It's like this. A person told me, and I'm going to tell you, a person told me, and this for the ladies. A person told me my advice was dog them in the beginning. Like, just be a jerk, basically, and see what they still put up with you. And then if they do, you got them. So I, in my younger age, of course, you know, I used to be just doing my thing. I'm come and go as I please, whatever, and you got to put up with it. Coming in out the house all time of night, no respect at all. But since I knew you were settle for it because I ain't bragging or nothing like that, but I figured it might be more, either it's the looks or it was the sex that made you put up with that bull job I told you. And I'm sad to say I passed that along to one of my cousins. And he actually went by that advice. But I'm glad that we both matured to understand, man, why I want to be convicted on coming home. And, you know, I want the woman I could just do whatever. Like, I want to settle down and be, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing. But man, I just don't understand how people put up with certain things, but it's true. You got good looks, money, or good sex.
Yeah. Let me get right into this real quick, because I just thought about it. Before I get into this, ladies, because I want to tell you something, ladies. Before I get into this, let me tell you some real stuff. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or what not to do, especially, hear me closely with this topic of what we're talking about as far as sex. Because we all adults. I'm sure some, you know, I don't know how all the ages that'll be watching this, but mainly to the adults. We all adults at the end of the day. So I'm not going to tell nobody, you know, wait till you're married. I'm not here to tell nobody you don't do it. I'm not here to tell somebody you do it. I'm just going to tell you like this. If it comes with drama, why are you doing it? Before I get into what I'm about to say. If it comes with drama, why are you doing it? And ladies, you got to understand this, and I want to really get into this right here. Ladies, if men, I'm just speaking in general to whoever it hit, if men is dealing with you, and it's just a sexual thing, it ain't no respect, it ain't no loyalty, it ain't no relationship thing, don't stick your chest out like you got them. Because you're going to base you got them based on sex, especially the ones that got somebody. You feel like, oh, she ain't doing it the way I'm doing it. Yeah. She don't have them the way I have them. Listen.
And go to social media with it. Like, you look like a fool.
That don't mean that he wants you because he had sex with you. I'm going to say it again for the two people in the back that going to sleep. That don't mean that he wants you because he had sex with you. That mean that he's just having fun. That mean he's just laying and playing. That mean he's just dealing with you to just dog you out.
Brother.
See, I'm going to tell you from a single man point of view. I don't care any women that hear this, never want to talk to me, ever want to deal with me because I'm talking the way I'm talking that make this uncomfortable. Because you know what that's doing for me? That's showing me who's the one and who's not.
Yeah.
Because if you uncomfortable hearing what I got to say on stuff like this, when it's like should be helpful for you as a woman, giving you the game on this, and someone say, well, yeah, I already know it. Y'all, some of y'all still move that way where you feeling yourself because you got a man that's willing to pay for it. I don't even want to get in that because we had in other episodes about that. But you have a man that's willing to do all this just to get in your pants, and you feel like you're doing something, or you feel like you really got him, because he 9 times out of 10, and I know it happens. I done seen it happen. 9 times out of 10, dude ain't finna leave his wife.
Thank you.
He ain't finna leave his main
right
girl.
Into that.
And I'm gonna tie you right into that, but he is not finna leave 9 times out of 10. You'll see it every now and then, but 9 times out of 10, hear me good. Dude ain't finna leave because he don't want you. He just having sex with you. It's a difference. I'm gonna tie you right in on that.
Yeah, and definitely to the women that, or women and men, but for the ones that know what they're getting themselves into. Like, it's one thing if a person trying to deceive you and you find out, dang, oh, you in a relationship, and then you act accordingly then. But to the ones that knowingly off rip go into it thinking they gonna snatch somebody property, I'm just gonna say property, which nobody's property, but that's what I'm gonna use, and thinking they could keep it when it wasn't yours to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what a person, I seen this on I think this was Instagram, where a person said it's a shame when a person laying with you but really want to be is in love with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You think you got them because they laying with you, but they rather be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So don't think just because that person going back to they spouse, that brother going back home to his woman, that woman going back to her dude. You know, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It's one of those things that a lot of times people look at it and they think that they just won a bonus, but they just won this person over because this person may even do all the things that usually just we just smashing type of thing. They may do extra things that you're not used to seeing, so you think you won this person because they may be going out to eat with you. That's just, man, come on, man. Who don't be hungry?
Like the ones that put basically, and I'm not saying that men do it, but it's more feminine for a woman to, be dealing with a person who has somebody and then get on Facebook or Instagram and be like, look, she's so stupid. He was just with me last night, and go to bragging about it. But why are you bragging about some property that or not property, but why are you bragging about someone that don't belong to you? You know what I'm saying? But you're willing to deal with him. He's still going home at night. Yeah, he going home. He's lying to his other person. You know what I'm saying? But you know the truth.
Right.
What's your excuse? What is that word? Why you can't just get your own? You know what I'm saying? But and you think you won some kind of trophy or something?
Yeah, man. They be thinking that. They
don't respect you telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Yvette and Jody. Jody you gonna lie to that person you really care about.
Right.
Like you said, you gonna lie to them. I lie to you because I care about your feelings.
Man, people don't want to hear this. They feel like, we just saying things and just trying to be funny, but it's real talk. That's why I say I don't want this episode to be about what I think is the right thing and what I think is the wrong thing. I want to just put something out there and you take it however you want to take it. But I want to at least tell you just what it is. I want to have an opportunity where when people hear this, they won't assume that we just got all the answers or we just like the love doctors or anything like that. We here to enlighten people with our opinion and hope that we can be better. So at the end of the day, when I'm just spitting game like this, you may notice, you may be like, man, that's old, but it's like, okay, are you going to apply it? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to, even as a man, if I had a woman that's pleasing me, I'm not going to feel like she's going to be there for me. I'm not going to feel like she's going to be there if I'm on my deathbed. I'm not going to feel like if nobody else going to be there for me and support me, she going to have my back and she going to have that real true connection. That's different levels of stuff. Yeah. So when you just basing everything on sex and
after the sex,
you dealing with all this drama because you don't want to lose what's pleasing you. I would never understand that. I don't care how good it is. I don't care how good it is. Hear me good out there. I don't care how good it is. And that's the crazy thing about it that people just don't really take in, is that how much is worth it and how much is not worth it. I mean, when you in a beautiful situation that we see that relationship's not perfect, marriage is not perfect,
yeah.
But even you can look at a lot of things that y'all have way more invested in than just sex. It be so much of a worth it type of mindset that you have than a person that, hey, I'm just messing with. Yeah. But people don't think about that. It'd be like, again, just because he having sex with you don't mean that
once
he
the
wants you.
physical stop, where are we with the mental? Once the sex stop, what else do we have? Is our chemistry straight? Do we talk? Do we have good conversation? If it's just based on sex, man, you losing. You behind. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking nobody, but if that's all you basing on, you want to be with this person and you're risking this and you're risking that, or you're risking, even bosses, it ain't got to be you risking fidelity. You risking your job or anything that work co-workers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it if it's just based off of sex. You know what I'm saying? So
right. Man, we can go on and on, man. This time went by so fast, man. It's getting good, bro. But like,
it's over already?
Man, I'm telling you, man, this conversation, man, it just, y'all got to comment down below and let us know if y'all want us to have more conversations like this. But it's so much that we can say, man. So much that I was thinking about leading up to us doing this episode.
It's such an impact.
It's such an impact, man. But y'all
might have to do a part 2, as you always say.
Yeah, for real, man. Because
in the comments
we never did a part 2, believe it or not. But it's different things that we need to start looking into doing it, and we can talk longer on it because we try to keep things within time frame as each episode.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say this and close it out like this, man. Man, just let's just be real with situations that is at hand. You in a situation, whether you're a male or female, and y'all being sexual. Like I said, I'm not here to preach to nobody, but I'm gonna say it like this, like, bruh, when are you gonna look at, okay, all this that's coming with it? Because it's always gonna come with something. It's never gonna. We're in 2023. It don't be a thing where people quote unquote play their role. It usually don't.
No, yeah,
it usually don't.
Somebody gonna get
especially if you,
so.
Bro. Especially especially let's be real. Especially in a situation where people be having side chicks or side piece or whatever you want to call it. It don't never be a play your role or type of thing. It be a thing where it's like that be the talk. That even be the talk, the conversation. But it don't end that way. Because soon as y'all get involved, exactly, y'all catch feelings. So if you can't handle the heat, why go in the kitchen? That's what old folks always used to say. But that's real.
Yeah.
If you can't handle something, just be real with yourself.
Leave
and just
it
say,
alone.
I ain't even finna.
Yeah, be real with yourself.
Deal with it, man, because I know what come with it, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. Many times, man, I said it a little earlier. Opportunities I've had and still have, but it's like what kept me away from a lot of it is the drama that I know come with it. Cause it ain't hard. Y'all can sit there and watch all these chicks on social media make it seem like it's all about money. It ain't always about money. Sometimes it's the time that you're willing to put in and what you're willing to put up with is what if you can get it or not. But look what come with it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all have to understand everything that come with it, man. And I want y'all to like, subscribe, man, comment. It's been real. We want to continue to do this. We want to continue to grow. And follow us on our social media. We'll have it in the description, man. And like I always say, I'm Arthur J.
I'm Taurus Sadell.
Until next time, we your boys. Peace.